Super sexy, slutty sticks. Super sexy, super slutty sticks.
Yeah, hello. Is this money calling? Oh no. It's the power of the steer. Welcome to a new episode of Super Sexy Slutty Steaks. Obviously, I am your host, Robb Laffoon, and this is our steak of the day. I named him Todd. Todd, say hello to the people. Just kidding, this steer's been dead for a couple of days probably, and he's ready to get eaten, which was his God-given purpose. Now I want to talk a little bit about Todd and the rest of his relatives. Todd is what you call a New York strip. The reason they call it a New York strip is these steaks were actually founded by the Indians of New York back in about the 1800s. They founded this steak is a certain part of the steer that they like to eat. I'm not sure if it was the leg or the dick. Might have been both. And, well, you know, that's where it came from, so that's why they name it the New York Strip. Some people say it looks like New York. I say, how can meat look like a city? I don't see Times Square. I don't see Shea Stadium or anything, so they're full of shit. But, you know, I guess you learn things new every day when you watch shows like this, right? Now, you're probably wondering what the actual first step is. Well, the first step was what you just did, picking out your steak and personifying it with a name. The second step is getting it ready for the cooker. All right, what you want to do is you want to take your friend Todd or Richard or McStevenson or whatever other weird generic, for some reason all white guy names you give your meat, if that's the thing you do. You see this little guy? You want to give him to room temp and you want to season him up however you want. I'm a simple man like the Lynyrd Skynyrd song. So I stick to salt and pepper and I push it with a little garlic as well. Dracula. Robert Pattinson. That brings us to Bella. Portobello mushrooms. You want to take them out as well, and you want to get them ready next to the steak. The steak has been seasoned with salt, pepper, garlic, like I said. With the mushrooms, you're going to want to do the same thing. On both of them, if you can, get a little butter close to melted and sprinkle it on a little as well before you cook. Let it sit there for about 5-10 minutes maybe. If you want, sing it a song.
Super sexy, slutty sticks.
You know, Todd here is much like my friend Robert Nealman. He is a Republican from Arizona. And this fucking steak probably wants to vote for Rick Santorum, so I don't know what we're going to talk about, and I don't know what I'm going to sing him. I feel like he's not going to like the liberal artists I'm into, so we just kind of agree to, you know, not really speak in his last few minutes here before he gets cooked up. But that's the power of the steer. Stay tuned for step number 3 coming up very, very soon.
Super sexy, slutty.
All right, everybody, we're back with step number C. We're gonna prep some shrooms here. A lot of you inexperienced, super sexy, slutty chefs out there are probably asking yourself, what goes good with mushrooms? What do you mix shrooms with? I'm here to tell you, the things that most people mix shrooms with are cocaine, marijuana, sometimes LSD, but I'm here to tell you, there's another kind of mushroom, a portobello mushroom. It doesn't get you high, it gets you full. And that's not a bad thing. Step 9, you want to make sure your cast iron is ready. You're probably asking yourself, what's a cast iron? Cast iron is a translation of the French word le castillon, which stands for two English words, cast and iron. Cast and iron both do the same thing. They straighten things out. They keep your life in order metaphorically. And that's why they named the cast iron a cast iron. All right, we interrupt this broadcast to bring you a little PSA. On behalf of the steer industry, I want you folks out there to know that over this last year, I've lost 30 pounds by switching off of bird meat and onto fucking steer meat. And I want you to know that not only does steer taste better and is it less of a dry ass shitty food like bird meat, but it's actually better for you. And for years, the chicken industry of America has came full force at the steer industry of America and made it out like steer is this thing that gives you heart conditions. Well, I'm living proof that steer is a powerful animal that can fix most of your problems in life because I look great and I have steer to thank for that. So thank you, steer, and thank you, heifer. All right, step 12, the mushrooms. Now, before you toss them on, you want to ask yourself, are these mushrooms okay? Mushrooms are this magical food created by Santa God, whoever the world is made by, because some of them kill you, some of them get you high, and some of them go good with steak. Some of them do 2 out of 3. That's kind of why they call them the devil's favorite vegetable. All right, step 11 here. You want to add a nice liberal amount of super sexy slutty blue cheese. And when I say liberal, I don't mean I want you to give it free medicine and take its guns away and make it stop saying its weird pledge of allegiance shit. I mean, I want you to put a lot. Hey everybody, we are here at step 22, my favorite part. Actual presentation of the steak here. You'll notice you have the nice steak cooked at a perfect medium rare. You don't want to overcook it. You might as well eat a fucking shoe. In the middle, you have the great blue cheese from the country or the state of Danish, wherever that is. And on the top, you have a nice, you know, a mushroom tip, I guess you could say. Doesn't that look delicious? I can't wait to eat this. And I hope you were following along, and I hope you were cooking one yourself, and I hope you can't wait to eat yours. And I hope I see you on the next episode. This has been Super Sexy Slutty Steaks, and I'm your host, Robb Laffoon. And I hope you come back around next time, because we had a lot of fun, and I think we could have a lot of fun again. I'll see you soon. Bye!
Super sexy slutty, sexy slutty, slutty, sexy slutty sticks. Super sexy slutty, super sexy slutty, sexy slutty sticks.